What's up, LC heads? And happy Valentine's Day. That's right. It is the big VD day. Everybody out there, be careful, y'all. Be careful. Speaking of which, we have Valentine's Day Alice S. Custom. She does look pretty cool. The sprite looks dope. I dig her little candy cane dress thing. I mean, she looks good. She looks good, definitely. Did a great job on the sprite. Now, coming off of the Street Fighter heroes, this is going to be somewhat of a downgrade, just IMO. So let's talk about what they actually did with Alice. The other Alice would drop her special and she would do a shit ton of damage with her special with a high hit count and all that good stuff. Then they upgraded Alice and they gave her a way to sacrifice all of her abilities, her S1, her S2, her S3. She sacrifices them and empowers her special, so her special does more damage. So now it's, well, literally the opposite. Now we're using Alice's special to give her a buff to increase her skill damage and her damage cap. So as soon as the fight starts, you're going to want to drop her special just so that she gets her well, let's read it in the traits. Code Valentine, skill and special damage cap 12,000, boss wave. Special gauge 25%. After special, give unit the L boost buff. The L boost buff activates boost movement speed, physical attack and special damage 30%, and what is that? 25,000 more to damage cap. So obviously you're going to want 25,000 more to damage cap, and you're going to unlock that from dropping her special. That's ultimately all her special does. I really wish they would have thrown something else in there, maybe some kind of status, maybe some kind of improl, but it is what it is. You're dropping that special to unlock the L boost. Her other trait is Chocolate Field. This is kind of cool. When the unit hit point is at max, deploy a medium area chocolate field around the unit. When the unit is in field area, pretty much when she's in it, she gets earth damage 30% and another 15,000 to damage cap. This is what's really cool about it though. Damage taken by allies in the field is minus 25%. So all of your allies that are standing next to Alice in that chocolate field are taking 25% less damage. That's very substantial on top of whatever other damage resistance your heroes already have. Slapping another 25% damage resistance on a lot of heroes is going to be pretty freaking gnarly. So the field around her disappears when her hit points is not at max for 5 seconds. So she takes some damage within 5 seconds. If she's not back to full health, that field will go down. So you do want to keep Alice topped off on health. She usually doesn't have that problem though with Proud Force and you know, having a high attack count, being able to constantly heal while she's doing damage. So something a little bit different, something kind of cool. We'll have to see what we can do with this. I'll tell you what is missing from here though, and this is something I've noticed already just from trying to run her once. There is no type of flinch proof at all whatsoever. So I did make it to a boss wave and I lost 2 of my S3s and a couple of my S2s from getting canceled out. So something to remember there. We also have, you know, aside from the normal stuff, she's got some Earth Mega Drive, Earth Critical Rise, Earth Weapon Breakthrough. That's cool. So you just add more Earth damages to her, whatever you got. She comes with the dual wield, sword Giga Boost, machine Giga Boost. Here's the interesting stuff. Sweet and Bitter, 2 weapons equipped, skill and special damage 30%, damage cap another 10,000. When physically attacking, enemy defense minus 20% and deal damage. I like what they did there. We have Roasted Blade, when physically attacking, chance to break enemy guard and hitting an attribute weakness damage 30%. Counter damage taken minus 20%. Both of these are really nice. So just to be able to have a chance to break through enemy guard, that's 6 SC. And then this is also, you know, when hitting an attribute weakness, damage 30%. I mean, that's another 5 SC ability right there. probably even more. And then counter damage taken minus 20%. I don't even know how many SC an ability like that would cost. So she's got a lot of SC wrapped up in Roasted Blade and Sweet and Bitter. We then get down to her optional abilities, right? Because each one of these, Miracle Brownie and Wonderful Chocolate, they take away from the other one. So Miracle Brownie is what I've activate right now. Strength 15%. When the skill Wonder Chocolate is not set, so I have Wonder Chocolate not set. SCT recovery speed minus 10%, but skill damage cap 8,000 more. Now if we go over to Wonder Chocolate, it's mind 15%, so you're going to want to put Wonder Chocolate on if you are fighting a mage that's casting spells. When the skill Miracle Brownie is not set, SCT recovery speed plus 10%, but skill damage minus 20%. So, each one of these is giving you a trade-off, and you're choosing which one. I think if you just have both of them equipped, you're just going to get the strength and the mind 15%, and you're not going to get any of that other stuff. I don't know. It all has to be tested, but make sure to check out Miracle Brownie and Wonder Chocolate, because you're going to probably want one of them toggled off and the other one on. All right. We do have Active Assault Program Beta version, Battlestar Autocast, Grand Brave, Grand Fort, Speed, and Critical. Very awesome. 20 SC ability right there. So, that's what she's coming with. Again, there's no flinch proof anywhere or any of that. So, let us see how she does in the White Lab. Why not take Alice back to the White Lab, right? Mine's got about 50 SC on her, and she just has meh gear. Oh, we did get full ether release code Gamma. Use all MP to restore special gauge 50% and give all units skills max stock 1 during wave, once per quest, excludes arena and guild battle. So this is kind of cool. Everybody gets one more of their skill stock, so everybody gets to bring an extra S1, S2, S3. That's pretty cool. I mean, we still have full ether release. Use all your MP to greatly restore units' hit points and fully restore your SCT. So they kept that, and then they gave us a new version of that that's also feeding, you know, the skill kit of the skill count of your other heroes. Start out with some basic attack. So we have that pink ring around us. That is our chocolate field. So before we lose that, let's drop our S3. S3 is pretty cool. Here's the S2 up in the air, drops a heart down. The S1, I don't think you can get away from it. It is spammable. There's the S2 with the heart. And here's the S3. Pretty cool. These all get empowered after you drop your special. Her special gauge is halfway full already just from this first wave. So if I could, what I would do is I would drop the special for this hero. And as soon as I drop the special, I would use one of these ether abilities to apple pie myself, because then you would have that L buff and you're doing way more damage with all of your skills. So Alice went from being a special damage hero to now being a skill damage hero. So let's use the S1 to hit this mage from a distance. This stuff, these hearts that she shoots out, they do go through people, so if there's people in the way, they'll get hit too. So just like that, it was this Imperial Soldier just ate a couple S1s, even though technically I'm targeting this guy. So they're all getting hit from that. That's cool. I dig that. I do. We'll target this fool with the S2 up in the air. I like that she jumps up in the air to drop that heart, because, I mean, she needs that, because she can get interrupted with stuff. Right? We'll throw an S3 right here. The S3 does look like it's just smashing everything around. Like, there's no getting away from it. Uh-oh, we're not at full health. We better do some damage. She is fairly speedy. So yeah, this is Alice in a nutshell. We have not dropped her special lovely chocolate field. We've managed to keep her health all the way charged up. So not too bad. Not too bad. Don't worry, folks. We are going to drop that special. We're almost there. We're going to drop that special, see how we do on the boss wave. Something tells me we're going to need it. Yeah, this is Spirited Assault. So we got to be careful here. We will get interrupted to shit because this mage... Oh, this mage gonna interrupt everything. So we might as well throw our special right out there. And prepared to not be that impressed. But it does look cool. Get some Kingdom Heart keys. And what, we got like a 40 hit count? 24 hits. 24 hits. Yeah. 24 hit special. But now we have L boost. Boost movement speed, physical, special damage dealt, and damage cap. So the L boost is really what we wanted. She's going to be a really simple character to play. And we got to get this damage in. We got to kill this mage. Because his spells will just interrupt everything that we got going on. Oh, can we get the S3 off? We need that. See, we didn't get to finish our S2 because we landed in a fire spell. Do we still have our L buff? Yeah, we still have our L boost. We don't have any MP. Goddess Kiss. I don't think Goddess Kiss is in her kit. No, it's not. So you're gonna have to give her Goddess Kiss. What are you gonna do? At least the L boost. I was gonna say it stays up for quite a bit. Ours just ran out. It's a good thing we have another special to throw. Get our 20 hit. So yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Personally, I would run any of the Street Fighter heroes over Alice here. Just IMO. Now, it will be cool to have this chocolate field around her and give some of your other heroes your damage reduction, 25%. I don't know if it's enough, though. I just don't know if it's enough. Oh yeah, I wanted to test the distance of that S1. I think she can shoot that thing clear across the, yeah. So yeah, great range on the S1 and the S3. And yeah, that's her in a nutshell, folks. That's what we're getting right now. So, she is the Valentine's Day unit. I was more excited about the arc. So, like I did my little mini lap, like I do on every banner. I was hoping to get the arc. She came down instead, and I was like, well, we might as well review her and put her up there. So, on a side note, she has like 50 SC on her, like some sharp eyes and things like that. I didn't really actually really build her. It's just whatever she already had on her, and I picked out 50 SC. So, not the most exquisite build in the world by any means. But this still shows us exactly how this character plays and what she does. So, I mean, we're getting this chocolate field. It would have been really awesome if they could have thrown in some kind of flinch-proof in that. But yeah, we're getting the chocolate field. We're getting to toggle chocolate and brownie for, you know, some damage and damage cap and some strength and some mind depending on which one you pick, right? And we get this new Ether full release code Gamma. What is that worth to you? I mean, your whole team is going to get one more S1, S2, and S3, right? So that might be worth it to some people. Now, you're only going to be able to do that once. Obviously, you're going to do it on like a boss wave or something like that. You're not going to be able to do it in Arena, and you're not going to be able to do it in Guild versus Guild. But hey. Oh, look at that. I'm glad we got that S3 through. Almost looked like he was about to interrupt us. So, yeah. Have a happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And I would say, hold on to your resources. Even this arc will be around. It's not a truly limited arc. I'm not like this isn't like a collab, so don't worry about anything. If anything, work on the Street Fighter heroes that you just got. And yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna be doing dailies to get this arc. That's just me though. Let me know what you're doing, and have an awesome day. Later, everybody.